What's up, guys? So got a couple requests for a little bit of a lighter, easier warm-up to start out your days or your workouts. So that's what we're going to be doing today, just a light, easy, mellow warm-up for you. QualityReps Familia! Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first movement is going to be mountain, standing with your heels together. You want to think about your hands, your tailbone, and the back of your head. So just gently pulling back of your chest up forwards. Tops of your shoulders can come back and you're just nice and relaxed. The other thing that you can do instead of mountain is power pose. So that's going to look like what I'm doing right here, bringing your arms back so you can get more of a puff out of the chest, which is just going to be basically a more intense version of mountain. But they're both super awesome. I use both of them all the time. So now the next movement is going to be what I call the big stretch. So you come out, hands above your head into a back bend, and come down into a forward fold, up and down. Super great for the spine and for waking up the full body. Nice, just a slight back bend at the top and coming down, passive range of motion. All right, the next thing is going to be horse stance. So I just put a video up on horse stance if you guys aren't familiar. Just making sure to get a nice little pump in the legs. Coming down to parallel, super important, guys. You want to have perfect technique with all of these movements. Always striving for perfection. A couple more seconds, hang in there. Alright, now the next one, you gotta make sure your hips are locked and you're just gonna swing your arms this way and that way. This is super great for warming up the back. Do this all the time in boxing and before I do a push or pull workout. Yeah, you're just swinging back and forth, trying to keep your hands straight out in front of you, making sure your hips are not moving. I'll repeat that, the hips are locked. Now you're just gonna go do some neck release. So just coming down and around, down and around. Make sure you're not pushing this one too hard, guys, but this is just a nice opener for the neck. A lot of us keep a lot of tension in our neck, so any sort of neck stretch or neck release through yoga or stretching, although you want to be really careful because I've been training my neck lately and you can get pretty stiff if you're doing it wrong, so just be very careful. Now we're going into the hip circles, just moving it around. Range of motion of your choice, really just whatever you feel. I like to do 7 on each side, and sometimes I'll go into this boxing stance, mimic some head movement, going on to the other side now. Thinking of almost like if you were looking at a bird's eye view, like a circle being formed by the path of your hips in the air. Now this one you're going to do 1 kick, 2 kicks, 3 into a lunge. You're going to try and go for 2 on each side here, so kick back up quick. Next leg, 1, 2, 3. Nice little lunge. This is going to open up the hips and most of the muscles in the legs. Nice. I'm going for another one on each side here. Now we're going to go into side reach, so get into a nice squat position, and you're just going to make sure your arms are parallel with each other, and you're just going to come out and open up that side body. So you want to make like a U with your hands and just do a side reach. So you're coming out on one side and then the other one with a nice exhale on the way out, strengthening your core, making sure you're not going anywhere. Nice. So this next one is heaven earth. So you're going to extend with one knee out coming to parallel and then putting the opposite hand up in the air and just trying to get a nice stretch. This is working your coordination, warming up the hips, the back. Think about almost like you have a weight in your hand and you're pressing it up in the air. Keeping your hips nice and square. Next movement is leg sweep. So you're going to kick one leg out in front of you and you're just going to, as straight as you can, rotate it all the way back till it's behind you. And then come out and back in front. Switch legs all the way behind you, and then all the way back around. Nice hip opener. This is a great one for balance. Now the next one is up dog, down dog. So you can take a table or a chair or a couch and do this modified version. This one's really good because you can really focus on just the basics of the movement and getting a nice active stretch from it. But if you like, you can also do this on the ground. It's quite a bit harder. You do need some push fundamentals, but yeah, either way, super great warm-up. Now we're going to just stay on the ground, if you were already on the ground, in extended plank. So I'm switching around here, but you want to basically be in an isometric hold for the whole while. So just making sure that your shoulders are directly above your wrists and you're just got a strong back. You don't want to be drooping through your hips. You want just a solid core foundation all the way through. Moving on to cat-cow, so coming into a tabletop position, you really want to focus on scooping your hips with this movement. It's all in the hips. So on the inhale, you're going to be coming into a upwards position, and exhale, coming out into cow. Inhale, scooping up through the spine. Exhale, you really want to feel that point in your mid-back pressing through. One more. Inhale and exhale, pushing to the ground. Nice.
All right, so just a nice gentle warm-up. Start the day. It's really good if you are just working to up your mobility a little bit. You can take any of those exercises and do them as a bit of a workout, like especially for balance. That one, the leg swing is good. You can use any of those as different. It's all to wake up different parts of your body. It's a complete full body workout. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. On Instagram if you guys are looking to book a consultation or get a program or any of my services. And yeah, have a great day. I love you guys, and peace. Okay.
1 million!